Hey there, sports fans. Ribbo here for Cavell Gaming, once again, as you can tell from the thumbnail, with Boomer.
Hey guys.
So, we're 3 classes down. Let's see if we get offered something new in the arena this time.
Do have to apologise for the depressing title as well. We've got Priest, Warrior, Paladin.
Well, we played Warrior, so you have a choice of Pally and Priest, really.
I'll go with Pally, I think, this time, do you think?
You know what? Priest hasn't been nerfed yet, so Mind Control's still 8 mana.
I
Maybe
know,
you want to experience that before it goes to 10 mana.
Well, if our previous drafts are anything like it, we won't get any of the signature cards. Shall we have a look through the cards first before choosing?
You can do if you want to do that. If you know a few you're not sure about.
Okay, let's just have a look in the.
So you're looking for the big stick. There it is. To right.
That's another big stick.
There we go. Next one. There you go. Big stick. There you go.
Alright. So I've got the zeros.
Depends how many Orkanai Soul Priests you get, whether that is good or not.
That's the one that flips healing to damage.
It can be okay anyway. Like if you've got a mid-rangey kind of deck with like Yetis and stuff like that. If you go like, if you get like a 4/5 Yeti and you're like, I'll beat up your 4/4 and heal my guy back up for free afterwards and make another Yeti. So, you know, it's a weak card because it's very situational, but.
Yeah. Silence.
Silence actually is okay. You know, there'll be times when there's 2 other pretty weak cards you'll just pick up.
You just
silence.
need the silence.
Yeah.
Holy Smite.
Holy Smite is Holy Smite. 1 mana does 2 damage. Meh. Inner Fire I don't like. Mind Vision I don't like. Like because you know lots of people go, oh, why don't you like Thought Steal and Mind Vision? You take a Mind Vision and then you take a Deadly Poison from your opponent's hand. Deadly Poison says, your weapon gains 2 power.
Oh, right. And you're a priest, so you have no weapon.
My weapon? How exactly is that going to happen?
Yeah. Power chip.
Really good card. Like, even tempo is just, it's just such a ridiculously good card. The thing is, it's so cheap, and it looks like it does nothing, that very often you pass them up. Yeah, I'll just take another minion.
Yeah.
And then you start playing through the games and you look at how many games you're like, wow, a power word shield here. Like you have a 3/2 and they have a 3/2 and you power word shield your guy. My guy's 3/4 and it into your 3/2. And then you've got 2 mana left. So I'll heal mine now 3/1 back up to 3/3 again.
And you've drawn a card as well on top of it.
Yeah, so like it's actually a really good card.
Nausea Cleric. Pretty good.
Very nice card. There's situations where you won't take it over something like a Chillwind Yeti or whatever, but yeah, you know, in the right decks, it's pretty brutal. Like, I'd rather have a Northshire Cleric as my card draw than, you know, a Thought Steal or something.
Divine Spirit.
Just not good enough.
No. We've got Mind Blast.
I mean, you know those cards from Magic the Gathering, they're all totally unplayable.
Lava Axe.
Totally unplayable. Like, there's no flexibility to them. Now, Shadow Word Pain is such a good card. And the reason is that there's a lot of minions in this game that cost like 4 and 5 mana. I mean, you've seen him in that Gurubashi Berserker, that costs 5 mana. For 4 mana, you've got a lot of 3/3s. So, for 2 mana, you're using up their entire 5th turn.
And you've got Water Elemental as well at 4, which is 3/6.
Yeah, so, I mean... But the point is that you still get to do something with the rest of your turn. Especially as Priest, because you've got a Priest ability for 2 mana that heals. So you can always just do that. Finish off a turn with. So, like, Shadow Word Pain's really good for that reason, because there's pretty much always a target for it.
Yeah.
It's a weak card, but it can be crazy occasionally. But yeah, generally there's a better rare. But occasionally you'll get offered 2 worse rares and you'll be stuck with like, well. I personally don't like the card.
Even though it will always trade up pretty much.
It's not. A lot of time it can just be a dead card, you know. So like I'm quite happy passing up shit. I'd rather just have 5/5 and trade my 5/5 with their guy or something.
already got your opinion on this one.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it. I mean, I don't like Arcane Intellect, which is the mage one, which is 3 mana, draw 2 cards.
Yeah, I mean, we actually saw that when we were playing before, where I think it was a mage opponent did just literally cast that, and I was like, well, you're dead then. You're not developing your board.
So drawing 2 cards from your opponent's deck, like theoretically, your opponent's deck should be worse than your deck. Like, because you should be making optimal picks all the time, and also you want cards that are good in your deck. You want synergies working together. Mass Dispel is fine. Yeah. You know, it's not brilliant, but it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Mind Games is terrible. Because potentially it's 4 mana and it gets you like a 2-1 or something some of the time. Shadow Mana is ridiculously good. It's obviously insanely good. So it's kill 2 of your opponent's minions.
Yeah.
Also really good, and it's rare, but you definitely want to see them.
Yeah, and this turns your thing into a shoot for
Turns
2.
everything, everything. All of your abilities, stuff like that. Lightspawn is super weak. Like, it looks really nice, but it can never be bigger than 5/5 unless you want to invest other cards into it.
Yeah.
At which point your opponent silences it and it turns it into an 0/5.
Yeah, it's super weak to silence.
Yeah. Holy Nova is obviously incredible. Holy Fire is terrible. And the reason it's terrible, I mean, it's nice to gain 5, but it costs you 6 mana. You're only dealing with 1 minion.
Yeah.
So it's your entire turn.
I mean,
spent on the minion.
It can kind of be compared to Starfall. Is it Starfire?
Yeah. I'd much rather draw a card than gain 5 life.
Yeah.
Yeah. The card draw gives... This guy's incredible.
Yeah.
He's so much fun.
And he's huge.
Yeah, like if you've got like a 3/3 and you turn it into a 3/6, it's ridiculous.
Yep. And finally...
And obviously Mind Control's ridiculous. There's a few other cards that we can look at later, but... Yeah, so
like
you've got Prophet Valen, which is crazy. And this guy, who's pretty average, you know.
Yeah. Priest has a lot of these sort of mind control-y sort of abilities.
I think we need to crack on, to be honest.
And Shadowfall.
It's obviously really good, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so...
Because this video is going to be pretty long anyway.
Because it's Priest.
Because it's Priest. Unless we open
Unless
gravel.
we 0-3, yeah.
Bring victory.
Well, we've got a Shadowfall, man.
We've got a Shadowfall.
We've got a Shadow.
The sentence should have stopped there. Didn't need to mention the other 2 cards after that.
Farseer is fine here. The other 2 cards are pretty...
And the Farseer works really well as well with the synergy because of course healing. I mean, if you get like an Orkney Soul Priest, all of a sudden your Farseer now deals 3 damage when it comes into play.
Shattered Sun
Wow, I mean, like, with 3 cards in and the entire deck is better than the previous Warrior video already. Yeah. Like, either that or the Mercenary would have been incredible.
Yep, Power Word Shield.
I like the Power Word Shield here.
Yep.
More than happy with that there.
So we've got a Blood Knight, a South Sea Captain, and
Yar.
and a Big Game Hunter.
I think a Blood Knight.
Yeah, I think so.
And like the Big Game Hunter's also fine.
Yeah.
You know, it
deals with some legendary stuff.
Yeah, it takes out like 8/8 giants and things like that, but you've got mind control for that, hopefully.
Yeah. Plus it is 4/2.
Blood Knight's nice. Yeah. He's okay.
Silverhand seems good.
It's the correct answer. You were actually describing the card, but it turns out was the correct answer.
Stormwind Champion, I think, above the other 2 very average cards.
Cool. Looks fine.
Oh, now we've got into the first average effort here. I think the Ghoul's probably the best out of these.
We got a lot going on at 3 mana already.
Yeah, and we're gonna get better stuff. So probably just a Snapjaw.
He's got a fat ass, so you can heal it up a lot.
Yeah, true. Oh, I think it's the Enforcer.
Yeah, I like the Enforcer. But the Clerics also, obviously.
More epics. Fine. They really want us to have a South Sea Captain or a Big Game Hunter.
Could have had a Pirate deck going there.
Yeah. Faceless Manipulator seems really random. It's like, it could really...
Well, it's not random. You play it at a point that is...
situational, I'd say.
This is good for you. So I'd definitely take a Faceless Manipulator there.
I mean, we've got these two guys.
Yeah, we've got big guys. So.
I think out of these, it's probably the Cult Master.
Sure. Sorry.
Don't do this to me. The deck was looking really good.
Cleric.
Cleric, yeah. Mind Control. Although we get the Shadow Word Pain alongside.
You gotta
take
the
Mind Control, yeah.
Oh, take the Mind Control when it's offered to you. We've got nothing at 2 mana.
No, we don't.
Well, now you do.
Now we do. We got offered 1. First time in 4
I think taking the
drafts.
Dark Iron Dwarf's definitely correct there. I mean, you know, silence would be nice, but can't afford to pass up on the Dark Iron Dwarf.
First time in 4 arenas we've been offered
some
1.
good cards here.
Oh boy.
Yeah. I don't mean these 3 cards are good. I mean we're getting offered some good cards.
So
here.
like the Shadow Madness.
Yeah.
Of course. More epics. Another Shadow Form. Oh, this
so
is
when you get
2,
you get to do 3 damage instead of 2 damage with your
which
ability.
is just nuts. So
The Sea Giant's also really good, but I think a second Shadow Form is the way forward here. It's pretty crazy so far. Yes, yes, yes to Swamp Hoover.
So we've got Silence and a Priestess.
Just take a silence.
Yeah, I mean we
need a silence.
Yeah.
Just take a silence. Yay!
Yay!
So like every single time we're being offered 2 crap cards and one that's really amazing.
Yeah.
So it's your early picks you need to flesh out here.
So it's either a Leper Gnome or Scarlet, and I think Leper Gnome hits. Or is Scarlet Crusader just that much better than a Leper Gnome, do you think? Yeah.
I don't mind the Leper Gnome because you have got the Power Word Shield to potentially keep it alive. Yeah, so go with the Leper Gnome.
My.
Obviously the Temple Enforcer. So again, it's that 2 mana. You're just trying to.
Yep.
Yep. You're just trying to fill it up there.
We've got the choice of another Northshire Cleric or a Silverhand Knight.
I think taking another Northshire Cleric.
Yep. Correct. You watch us like make it and then never draw any cards with it because we just Shadow Form all the time. Oh boy. We could have... Is that a second Stormwind champion?
I think champion's okay here.
Yep. Holy Nova kind of makes things.
Nice to be offered one of those.
Yep.
Guy or Guy? Which Guy do you prefer?
Think I prefer the... or do I? I've not got much low down the curve that this guy's going to help with it. It would seem to be making...
but the Farseer doesn't help you more, does it?
No.
Like, the Farseer is still going to die to the first thing it attacks.
Yeah.
So you might as well take the Ghoul, because it potentially...
It can potentially kill
chance.
more stuff.
Knife Juggler looks
Knife
good.
Juggler looks good to
you
me.
need 2 mana, so...
Yep. Another Ooze or a Venture Co.
Definitely another Ooze. Ooze is always the value. So have a look, you know.
What have we got in spells? We've got Power Word Shield, 2 Shadow Forms.
Yeah, Holy Nova.
Holy Nova, yep. Mind Control right down at the bottom.
So you can mouse with it. It's got Silence as well.
Shadow Madness, Silence. So I think Violet Teacher's okay here.
Imp Master's also nice because you can heal it up.
Yeah,
with your
and
ability.
It just keeps making 1/1s.
And then Propagobra, again, is also nice. Because it will kill whatever it attacks. But I think Violet Teacher's a nice pick there. So this looks like, you know, 5-6 wins, I would say.
For 9, you need like the 3 Mind Control.
No, this deck could definitely go 9 because of 2 Shadow Forms, but you know, it just depends how things run out. I mean, it might struggle against the super fast decks.
I mean, we did pick
if
up,
we get a ropey opening hand.
We did pick up quite a lot of cheap stuff right near the end. the old double ooze going on there.
You asked for it.
The light shall bring victory.
Dump this and
It's fine dumping the ghoul back as well.
yeah, and keep that. Could be ropey on the draw, but we'll see. I mean, if she's got an all removal deck, I think this could just turn into a.
Well, you just shadow form turn 2. You know, that's generally going to be the winning play against mages here.
So just pass and then shadow form.
Yeah. I mean, you could just make the knife juggler this turn. I mean, that's also okay.
Yeah, I think we're on the shadow form. Yeah. Could just make knife juggler. Forces a trade, maybe. Or I could actually go completely aggro and make cleric and.
But you wouldn't, because he just runs a 3/2 into your 1/3.
Yeah. I think turning to shadow forms fine.
I think you just make the knife juggler, to be honest. Go on. Because you're not doing enough other stuff on the turn.
Yeah, true.
Because even if you use your ability each turn, it's not really gaining you anything.
Yeah, true.
See, this is awesome. That's great. That's just him sort of wasting his turn right there.
So we can just shadow form.
So think about the turn after you shadow form, right? You're going to have 4 mana and potentially a coin to give you 5 mana.
Yep.
So if you're going to ping something for 2, then at least you need a play as well with your remaining 3 mana.
Which would be the Farseer.
Or you might just want to make the Farseer by itself, it's 3/3.
Yeah, seems fine. Can
And
beat that
then
in one turn.
you can coin into the knight next turn.
Yep.
I usually heal him in that spot.
Oh.
Here you go, have some health.
Yeah.
I'm nice.
Okay.
And you see the value of going first there, because that's kind of what you wanted to do to him.
Yep. Well, I mean, we can coin out the Silver Hand Knight.
Yep. Seems fine.
Squire,
Seems absolutely fine.
job's done. Ready, sir.
Now, if he attacks your 2/2 with this 4/4, obviously then you can shadow form and ping it to finish it off.
Yeah.
And use your 4/4 to trade with whatever he plays, hopefully.
Yeah.
Someday I'll be just like you.
There's a polymorph following this one up, or a fireball.
Secret.
As predicted, really.
It could be a counter spell, which would be a little bit.
Well, shadow form is no other play here but shadow form. Take out his 4/2. And take out his 3/2. Job's a good un.
Job's a good one on that one.
So you can now like North your cleric, and he can have a copy of it.
Yep, make the cleric.
Is someone injured?
Yep, he has a copy of an Orsha
Is
cleric.
someone injured?
Now, so think about it, you got 3 mana left, really.
Yeah, because we're going to be shooting like this.
Mm-hmm.
So that would mean probably Berserker, I think. Yeah.
Or you can make the Dark Iron Dwarf and give him a 3/3. Well, turn your cleric into a 3/3. Have a 3/3 and a 4/4.
Puts me ahead, doesn't it? That and does threat.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yep.
I mean, he can if he rams his 3/5 into it, we just kill it. So I keep thinking that this isn't a permanent ability, and it's like, yes, it is.
Yeah, it's not like the other versions which like do it till end of turn and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what makes it so good, really.
Flame Strike could be a little bit awkward here, but
Meh.
What to do? What
It's like the one reason you might play this. Blizzard is... Blizzard's acceptable, it doesn't actually kill anything, so... Yeah, kill... Having trouble with his mouse, maybe? Okay. Oh, wow.
So you could make like the Omani Berserker here.
Or I could go Violet Teacher's Shadow Form and that.
No,
gets
because you
another
don't
one.
get to shoot anything this turn if you do that.
So make the Berserker,
It's time for a little blood.
and then I can go Shadow Form, shoot something for 3.
Okay.
I'll use 3/5.
Job done. Are you ready for this?
Oh, I hope he does that. That would be awesome if he did that.
Yeah, not killing Norse Cleric would be pretty awesome. Okay.
Oh, that's a nice draw. So you're making the 2-mana guy,
Drink with me, friend.
and then you're making, I guess, the 4-mana guy.
Pay attention, class.
Then just shoot the 4/7.
Job's done.
I'm like, please don't do anything too disgusting. But yeah, the whole going second here is just like,
Yeah.
this one.
It's nasty, isn't it, going second in this game?
What
At
to
his point, you've
do?
got to attack this and then shoot it, I think. Yeah, I'll play for next turn is most likely just Stormwind Champion, shoot something.
Yeah, you just want to shoot something every turn for the rest of the game now.
Yep. Yep.
I'll put it on your tab.
Cool.
Don't mess with Tusker.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Beautiful draw that was.
So Shattered Sun this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Unfortunately, it's
Unfortunately,
not good
can't
enough to
power-
save your
can't-
guy.
Yeah, can't Power World Shield it,
Challenge
but anyway.
accepted.
Well, you can do the 3/3, which I would do first. Powered shield on your 3/3.
Oh.
1 mana short.
Right, beat that up.
Accepted.
Kill that.
Job's done.
Seems fine.
Feels quite
Yeah, like-
powerful. That.
Powered shield's just really good once you see it in action, you know.
X marks the spot.
And now he's just making guys who are going to die.
But he has to make them. There's no
Yeah.
reason to
For
keep
this.
him in his hand. Just make his guys.
Yep. So I think it's Stormwind Champion beat this up, shoot it. Not that. So I'm yeah, this.
Behold the might of Stormwind.
Do you really want to? Do that? Do you care that much about the 4/7?
Not really, I can just go straight for him. Or just kill his 2/3.
Yeah, you could shoot, attack him or shoot his 2/3. That's certainly an option.
The only thing I'm worried about with this is like
The spell
potent-
power.
Yeah, the spell power with it. Because like Firebolt, well, Firebolt.
Take it out if you want to take it out.
Push
Sure.
Yeah, we'll take it out.
Job's done.
I think we're just slowly whittling down that.
It's a polymorph.
It's a polymorph.
Or a fireball.
No sheep. My guy, it's shrunk. Well, again, this, you know, he's going to get to...
Still get to trade.
He's going to get to trade, so that power word shield hasn't hurt one way or another. You know? So, kill his guy, make a enforcer.
Why would you ever make an enforcer there?
Rather than this?
Yeah, obviously you make the champion.
Well, the reason I'm doing...
Obviously make the champion.
So
the other card's got an ability, so you want to use that ability on another minion.
Oh, it's a minion. Okay, yeah. I'm not reading cards.
So he can't pump himself up like in Magic the Gathering.
No, I was thinking he could heal me. That was the other thing.
No, mouse over the card.
It says minion.
Yeah.
Reading is not my strong point.
Do you call that a weapon?
Okay, he's in race mode now, it looks like.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Shoot his guys, make a couple of guys. Yeah. Oh, no, what are you doing? What are you doing? Make your flesh-eating ghoul first.
Oh, it's whenever a minion dies. Again, I don't read cards.
There we go. Yay! And make the only card you can
Make the only card I can make.
There you go. Got there eventually.
3/8's fat. Gonna get pyroblasted out here, watch this.
Meh. If it happens, it happens.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
He's going to take out. Okay. But he's going to take out the 6/6 there. So that works.
Okay, can use the 3/8 to take out the 5/1.
But you wouldn't. You'd never
Just
do
shoot
that. Yeah,
it, yeah.
Obviously you're shooting the 5/1. You're using the 3/8 to kill.
Yep.
And you're beating him up now.
And then I can heal up the 3/8 with the temple.
No, you're healing up the 6/6.
The 6. Oh yeah, it hasn't been damaged yet. So.
Go on, it's not healing, it's health. It's not healing you're doing, it's health. It gives health. It puts it out of fireball range, really important.
Do you like to play with fire?
Feel free to cast a spell. Kill all your own guys.
Is he dead this turn?
7, 10,
19 you can do
16, 19.
So you're just killing his board this turn since he's dead next turn.
Yeah.
No, what are you doing? You have an ability on your guy. There we go. Let's do 7 damage to this guy rather than. Yep. I don't think you need to play anything more.
7, 10, 16. No, I don't.
You don't want to lose your guys.
Pyroblast or no?
Well played. You win.
Thank you.
Yeah, so. That was just a case of he realised he was the aggro player there.
Yeah.
Like, the longer that game went on, the Shadowfall, it's like, yeah, he's just gonna destroy everything I've got there. So, he gave himself a chance to win by attacking you.
Yeah.
You know. Because he realised what was going to happen the longer the game went on. Maybe he had a Pyroblast, maybe he had a few fireballs and other things, but...
Always feel a bit dodgy when you're on 10.
But going second, we were just struggling all the way.
Yeah.
It was that Dark Iron Dwarf right at the start of the game. Because if you'd gone first, you'd have done the Dark Iron Dwarf play on your 1/3 and beaten up his guy.
Yeah.
He said he did it, so... Yeah, I always like going first for that reason. Going first is awesome.
Yeah.
Victory or death!
Second again. But we've double shadow form.
Throw one back. Like, one shadow form is enough. Let's not be too greedy.
But why?
Because you're not doing anything on turns 3 and 4. You know. Awesome.
Nice.
No coin, no coin, no coin, no coin, no coin, no coin. Do nothing. Give the old heebie-jeebie. Suddenly realised Swampoo's is fine. Yeah, it's pretty good. Make a man. Oh, awesome, awesome draw there.
It's time for a little blood.
Perfect draw, in fact. Weapon.
Yeah. Well, we've got 2 oozes.
You're going to take a lot of damage off that 3-2.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Just make the Gnome? Or...
No, just make that. You look. There you go.
Just gives us a little bit of a window there.
Because it means you can shadow form next turn and also make the nom.
Yeah, true.
Charge forward!
This is what we should have been doing.
Yeah, you're definitely silencing that 2-3. Okay?
Yeah.
Absolutely silencing the 2-3.
So
Doing that right now.
before we
Silence
forget.
that 2-3. Yeah.
So shadow form.
Job's done.
Like, the longer the game goes on, the better you'll do with these shadow forms, so it's just about surviving here.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, the Dark Iron dude, he actually pumps up your opponent's minions
Yeah.
if you don't have another minion, so you can't make that. Blood Knight. You could, like, make the other shadow form and ping something for 3 if you
Like
really
kill
want.
that.
If you really want to, or you could just.
I'm just kind
risk
of.
it.
It's like the 7 kind of. It's like him dropping like a Stormwind champion or something's a bit risky.
But it can't attack that turn, and you will have like a 3-3, and you can be able to ping it for 3 as well. So,
So
it has
probably
to be
just kill this.
has to
and-
be utterly huge.
So like kill this, make a 3-3. I mean, it develops our board better.
Glory to the
Yeah.
Sindori.
Can't hit that, unfortunately.
Job's done.
So we're like, keep in it. And this is where he like puts a Stormwind champion in. No, that's fine.
It's absolutely fine.
Okay.
So he's obviously got like a guy in his deck.
Awesome. Just cast it, I guess. There's not really much else we can do.
No, what you do is you make the Dark Iron Dwarf, pump up his 2-2.
And then kill it.
Yeah. And then
Job's done.
Just keep making these guys. Ah, that's the guy that, yeah.
For the war chief.
Oh my god.
he should just really just attack you directly there. You've just struggled making minions here. It's like that 1-3-2 that you just can't deal with.
Yeah.
No, you just have to shadow form again.
Job's done.
I mean, we know one of the cards in his hand is a 0-3, so it's a case of like, if we can just get one of these
Yeah,
guys on the board.
I can't see you getting back into this game, to be honest. It's just brutal that one card's completely crippled you there.
Fairy Dragon.
Yeah. And he's managed to like kill everything you make.
Well, I'll make this and...
No.
Well, I'll make that,
Yeah.
yeah.
Attend me.
Kill this.
Job done.
It's like, at some point... Okay.
Well played.
Oh.
That's fine. You're still alive. You're not dead yet. Now you're dead.
Now I'm dead, yeah.
That was an error.
No shit. Not that it matters, but...
No, not that it matters. So just concede. Let's get on with the next game. You press the escape button. You press the escape button. What? There's nothing. What can you do? You're dead.
Shadow Bolt this, make this. I'm on 7, go down to 1.
Come on, get on with it then. He's obviously killing you next turn. You should have killed the 0-3, by the way. Oh, yeah, he's got no more minions. So yeah, he just finishes you off here, doesn't he? Oh, he's still alive. Turns out he's still alive. Let you off.
Now I'm dead. Come on, miss. Yours.
No.
Oh.
It didn't matter. So yeah, it was just lack of early cards there. But you see why I said throw the second Shadow Form back.
Yeah.
That's where you struggled, because you redrew it. You actually would have crushed him completely. He's 3-2, did you?
Yeah, it's like the
24
Fairy
points of
Dragon
damage.
was what did it, because it was like that Fairy Dragon did me, what, 18?
And you didn't draw either of your oozes to deal with
to
his
kill
weapon.
His weapon, yeah.
And that would have allowed you to make a minion to actually kill his Fairy Dragon. So, you know, that was just a good draw from him. You know, you had a chance, but you never got a single minion to stick for a single turn.
Yeah.
In fact, even if you'd just drawn the Power Word Shield at any point, like just made a 3-3 and turned it into a 3-5, that would have then been big enough to survive whatever he was going to do.
Yeah.
Anduin versus Luther.
I will fight.
But he had a lot of charge.
The light shall bring victory.
Chuck back the mind control.
Yep.
I have many clerics.
They're not always great turn 1. And go on, because he can coin into like a 3-2.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the Power Word Shield, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
You shall
Coin
not
into a
pass.
1-1.
Whoop! Happy days. Now, you could beat up his not 4 and draw card by healing it, but let's just improve our board here, so... Nope, that's incorrect. Make the other one.
What, that one?
Yeah. You might as well draw a card.
Yeah.
You might get the other card that costs 1 mana in your deck.
Yeah, which I don't.
Yeah, and now play the other one out.
Well played.
Injured? Right away.
Can draw 2 cards.
Yeah, awesome.
Wanna blow something up?
Oh, that's risky. That's risky. And he got away with it by avoiding all your clerics with it.
Yeah.
Wow. Yay! You have drawn a silence, so obviously you're going to use it.
On his taunt.
Yes.
Can just beat him up and...
No. You're just going to beat up his
Right
3-2.
away.
Yeah.
Right away.
Finish it off.
Oh,
Oh, you could have healed up
Oh, I should have
first.
healed up first.
Drawn an extra card.
Yeah.
So,
Job's done.
bungle there.
Bungle, yeah. Big old bungle.
You get to draw another card next turn. Unless he does something devastating.
Give me a quest.
Not really anything you can do here other than heal your guy up. You could attack his 2/2 first, so you can heal up an extra point.
It takes it back to... Yeah, true.
Right away.
That's what it takes it back to being 1/4.
Job's done.
Drawing every expensive card.
Hopefully he'll make a minion this turn, and you can Shadow Madness and trade off.
Yeah. So I could do something!
It's funny how it happens, you know, the decks like this sometimes.
I wonder.
I mean, we've been really lucky that our opponent's got a really slow hand, like a faster player would have savaged us. But then, faster player would have run into the Shadow Madness
Attend
Yeah.
me.
and got crushed because of that. So,
Yeah, that was pretty good for him.
oh, Holy Node was pretty good as well for you.
Yep.
Oh.
Rolling over it is, I guess.
You could have also, like, Shadow Madness, pinched the 2/2, traded it into the other
Well
guy.
played.
Lots of stuff you could have done there.
Yeah. Just hoping he makes like a 2x here or something.
That works.
Apart from that's 2x.
Why? What do you fancy then? Well, you have to bait his weapon out of him.
Yeah, so it's gotta probably be the knight, hasn't it, at this point?
I think you make the Brewmaster,
Yeah.
Drink with me, friend.
and then you make the 2/7.
Job's done.
It feels again like we're just that little bit behind.
Well, you just had a slow opening hand. You know, you just drew all your expensive cards. And you missed out on drawing a card one turn,
Yeah.
so that kind of costs you as well.
Let me think.
I think you would have been dead against a better deck here as well.
I might be dead anyway, we'll just have to see how it goes.
That's Hammer of Wrath then. Okay.
I must move quickly. May my ancestors watch.
Awesome.
That's something worth pinching. 2/3.
Yep.
You get to run it into his 4/4 or. You know, you're definitely pinching the 2/3.
Yeah.
That's one. Yeah.
And run it into the 4/4, I'm pretty sure here.
Bring it on.
Well, you want it to die.
Well played.
2/7 into 4/2. Then Blood Knight, I guess.
Yeah.
Most mana efficient thing to do.
Yeah, like, the Juggler's also okay, but you're just looking to survive at this point.
Yep.
I mean, we knew he had the Hammer of
Yeah.
Wrath. He used up a lot of his turn though, so it really stops him
Yeah.
from doing anything brutal with the rest of his turn.
Yeah, you can't do like a Blessed Kings or something like that.
for duty.
Yeah, I think
Doesn't really help you.
yeah, I think we just go Knife Juggler and Silver Hand Knight here.
Okay.
Just see if we can get a bit lucky.
Squire, attend me. Job's done.
Ready, sir.
One down.
Yeah, you killed the 0-1.
Yeah.
Well played.
It killed something.
I mean, we obviously wanted the 2-1.
Yeah. Blessing of Kings. Pretty good.
Yeah, I do like him.
His shadow form actually works to our advantage here as well.
Well, he's definitely attacking your 3-2 here if he's got brains. With his 2-1.
And he might just be going for
There you go. And he should take out your other guy as well. Really. With the imp and the 1-1.
Yeah.
I'd definitely do that. Okay. Come on in.
Alright.
Now
Could have done
they
with that
use-
a while back.
Yep. So, just shadow form, take out the 2-2. Beat up his other stuff.
Think it's worth copying anything?
And beat up his other stuff afterwards. You don't have 5 mana, so you can't. Yep.
If you insist.
Make your ruse.
Job's done.
Having some bad luck at getting a minion to stick for a turn, aren't we?
Yeah, we're not doing very well at that. Yeah, it was a...
Yay! Now lucky!
Be this, wouldn't it?
Yes. Yes. Would it be this? Yes. Yes, it would be that.
Using the Mind Spike to take shield
Cool.
off and then kill.
Of course.
Job's done.
Mind Control's such a freaking stupid card.
Should be 10 mana, shouldn't it?
Yes. Oop, secret.
Reporting for duty.
He's got Swan 1.
So we're just making armies of big guys. I feel like copying the 3/5s.
I do
Okay.
actually, just another taunt guy. Oh well.
That's fine.
Kill both these guys.
Absolutely.
Blessing of Kings is not a permitted card.
Yeah, that's the thing. As long as that 3-1 survives the turn, it's a fat ass.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Like, finally feeling happy in this game. It took a while, didn't it?
So fat ass it.
I guess so.
You can just kill both these guys. I'll shoot that one.
Well played.
Not the bastard, not him.
Look at all these cards we didn't
Yeah,
get in our
two
last
stolen.
video yesterday.
Oh no, he's got a Stormwind champion.
Reporting for duty.
He's going to be very sad this turn. Sad face.
Behold the might of Storm.
Our guy's just bigger.
Yep. Kill yours.
Yep.
Well played.
I think he'll probably be even sadder next. Although he's facing 21 now. So.
Shadow Form's ridiculous in long games.
It is time for a little blood.
That other card in his hand's just really bad. You just know it's just something super weak. Is he dead?
He's dead. There's 21 on board.
There we go then. See the dust coming off as you beat him up there.
Yeah.
So you know it's struggling a little bit
It
in the
is
early
really,
games, isn't
it's
it?
like- It's just that one, like you said, the game's very much based around tempo. And it feels like the deck does have a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, like another
creating
Holy
that.
Nova would have made the deck work.
Yeah, very much.
Anduin versus
Oh god.
Anduin.
You'll win because you got 2 shadow forms.
The light shall burn you.
We're going first, so chuck back these two.
No, we keep Shadow Madness. Shadow Madness is amazing.
Right, cheap that.
Yeah.
Chuck that. Yeah.
Shadow Madness is an incredible card. You never throw away Shadow Madness. 2 for 1's your opponents.
Have a turn, good sir. Coin into heal. Coin into heal.
Is someone injured?
Yeah, that works.
We've got our 3-2 here.
He's probably got a smite.
With me, friend. Job's done.
Let's try and have some form of optimism.
But you know, that's why like the 1-3, just putting it out onto an empty board is often like really scary.
Yep.
Because there's just too much that can kill it.
Shadow Word Pain.
There is a smite.
There's your smite.
Yes. That is fine.
Just make our 2-3.
Yep.
Job's done.
You might get to use this Shadow Madness if he makes like a 3-3 this turn.
That'd be quite cool.
Mhm.
Yep, now he's
I
gonna
hope he
draw.
heals up and draws a card and wastes his entire turn. That would be awesome.
Oh, he's going to draw 2 cards. He's got the Loot Hoarder.
It's not what he wants to be doing this turn. He doesn't want it. He wants to make a guy. Yeah, you know, it cost him a lot of tempo doing that.
We've got the Violet Teacher.
Pay attention, class.
Again, just hope it sticks.
Yep,
Just hope it sticks. Hope he doesn't have a Shadow Word Pain.
that'd be
I mean, that's how good Shadow Word Pain is. Like 2 mana, kill your 4 mana guy.
Yep.
That's why I like it so much. But if it sticks, you get to play Shadow Madness
Make a 1-1.
and a shield for a turn. Make 2 1/1s. And if he makes like the ideal situation is he makes like a couple of 3-2s or something, and you just completely decimate his board. It's the incorrect use of the term decimate because you're not killing 10% of his board, you're killing his entire board.
Oh, there you
You're
go.
going to obliterate his board rather than kill 10% of it.
So for anyone who wanted to know what the word decimate actually means, there you go.
You're going to octimate it. You're going to kill 1/8 of his board. That's not actually a word, but it should be.
Just want to make it up. Right, let's see what he's got for us.
You know he's not happy, whatever it is he's got there. He's like sad. Awesome!
Does he? I take it he gets the golem if we.
No, if you pinch it, you get the golem. So obviously you pinch the 2/3.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. It's like Value City.
I'm ready to
Yoink.
learn.
Smash it into his. My 2-1.
And finish off his guy.
Instruction begin. Instruction begin.
Shield it.
Well, yeah, you're Holy Nova, so shield's cool.
I'm ready to learn.
It also means if he does Holy Nova, you just get to make a cleric and heal up and draw a card if you want to.
Yeah. And it's like Argent Commander. 2 Ardent Commanders in hand.
Yeah. But you're going first now, so you should win from here. make, aren't you, Commander?
Yep.
Run it into his guy. Go. Roll. Nice heal, bro.
Do as you say.
Instruction begins.
Do as you say.
Going first pretty nice. Isn't it?
It's pretty good, isn't it?
He's got 1 mana less every turn, and you're just able to make just a bigger guy each time.
Mm-hmm. Got another Argent Commander in hand if he doesn't kill this one.
You can heal twice in a turn with your ability and also your guy there at the end.
Yep.
So potentially drawing 2 cards
It's pretty good.
off from the Nausea Cleric. It's also, you know, when your opponent heals his minions, you also draw cards.
Yep.
Not just friendly minions, it's a
Wow.
minion. I once had 2 of them out. My opponent had 1, and he healed up his guy, thinking he was the only one who'd draw a card. No.
There's just cards coming
I'll
towards
have
your
2
hand.
cards.
Ooh, bad card.
Yep. So he's hoping that sticks for a turn. that was just a complete waste of a turn. Just bombing that turn there. So I'd just draw a load of cards this turn here.
So make this.
Someone injured?
Smash this into this to damage it.
And heal it back up. And I would have made the guy to heal it back up.
Well, I can make the guy to heal
Yeah.
this.
My eyes are open.
More guys.
I shall do as you say.
Yep. Why not? You got all these cards.
Yeah, and does Stormwind Champion kill him next turn?
Well, you can't make another minion.
Aww. Kill one of my guys, damn
Yeah,
it.
he only has to make a minion.
Yeah.
I'm sure he can manage that with the 6 cards in his hand. Then you run your guy into his guy, your guy dies. See, that's just useless rubbish.
Oh no, our deck's pretty good.
Yeah, but look.
Yeah, it's just
Like, oh, that's my entire turn spent doing that. And you crash. Yeah, your deck was just better than his. I mean, there's nothing else to it there. Didn't even get to Shadow Form as well.
Shadow Madness did prove its worth there. Quite.
Yeah. Like that was the turning point in the game. Pinching his guy and then going, oh, I'll have the replacement as well.
Yeah.
Shadow, like that's why I said you have to keep that Shadow. It's like the best card in your deck next to the Shadow Forms.
Yeah. It's the way of swinging.
So much
tempo,
value.
so, yeah. Okay.
Anduin versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
The light shall bring victory.
I'm going first, so with
Yeah, you're dumping the dwarf. You're dumping everything less than you know. Keep the knife juggler. That's fine.
Yeah. I mean, Madness is fine.
That's
Got to
rubbish.
be one of those.
Yeah.
Next 2 draws, Stormwind Champion, Stormwind.
So again, you're just hoping he doesn't coin out dudes after dudes after dudes.
Do you like to play with
That's awesome. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you don't mind him having a fast start because of Shadow Madness.
Yeah. Make the old juggler.
This apple on your head.
Job's done.
Like, if he wants to claw here, kill your guy. You know, also works.
And if I roll knee.
Meh. Crap.
Make a 3/3.
It's tough on that. That's toughy. That's a toughie, that one. Yeah, go on. I mean, that 3/3 might have some value. Go on.
glory to the Sindora?
I mean, you gotta make a guy, you know. Because he could well have some Divine Shield minions in his deck.
I was hoping he'd shapeshift and like throw both his guys.
Yeah.
Well, just make the Brewmaster, I suppose, at this point. I think that's all we
You
can
could
do.
risk it.
Drink with me, friend.
I mean, like the other option was just to heal up and pass the turn, and oh, you got a bit ability there.
Don't.
Heals you for 2.
Or die.
Okay, so he's got the monster.
All you can do is heal up and pass it.
Don't really want a Nova to deal with.
No.
Err.
Hey, make a 6/6.
Yeah, let's make the 6.
And you could also, like, just make the ooze and heal up, because he might kill it with the 5/5, and then that opens his entire board up to a Holy
being
Nova.
Novad, yeah. That makes sense, actually.
But I just make a 6/6 here.
Yeah, it's just bigger than these guys. If he wants to use his Tango,
Which he will, because he wants to draw cards.
yeah, he'll use his Tiger and probably Shapeshift to... Pretty good.
But you can now pinch his 3/2.
Yep.
Or 3/5 even. What am I talking about?
Pinch is 3/5, yeah. Yoink.
Yeah.
And just make...
Make your guy. You can make the cleric as well, to be honest.
Yeah, he'll just kill it with this, won't he?
But then you have a guy left,
Yeah,
and
true.
he doesn't. Like, if he wants to kill your 1/3 and leave you with a 3/2, that's awesome.
Yep.
I'm fine with that.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Bring me steel.
Okay. Got a pretty fast start.
Yeah, he's got a great hand. No denying that fact. But he has drawn a lot of cards,
Yeah.
so kind of understandable, really.
Yeah.
When you draw all those cards, you get good stuff happening to you.
Hmm.
I think you can Holy Nova this turn, and then like Shadow Form next turn as an option.
Well, I can actually do both this turn, but...
No, no, you can't. You can't shoot anything this turn.
Is it worth me making an ooze then, just as a roadblock, essentially?
Sure.
Or should I just
Sure.
heal up?
I mean, there's no reason not to make an ooze.
Again, just feeling that little bit behind.
Well, yeah, I mean, it happens.
Get behind
You know, he's drawn a lot of cards, so yeah, it happens.
Yep. So we can Shadow Form kill this, or Shadow Form just make 6/6. Or make Cleric 6/6.
Yeah, you can do that. Make the cleric.
Is someone injured?
Just make the 6/6. Give it to that.
Really?
Can it give it to itself?
No.
No.
I was saying, obviously he's giving it to that. It's the only thing he can give it to.
And I remembered the ability that turn.
Yeah.
Shadow Form's gonna have to do an awful lot of work.
Where shall I strike?
Oh dear.
The guy's just got answers to everything. It's like every good druid card. Like, without fail, every single good druid card.
And we're just drawing the bad cards
Yeah,
in
just,
our deck.
Pretty happy, like getting close to concede here, because you take... Yeah, there we go. Oh, no!
Well, I have to do it.
No! You could have healed for 2, and then change your ability, and then shot something for 2.
See, I didn't know that did that.
But
I
you
thought
didn't
could
ask.
I thought you could only use the ability.
Which is
once
why,
per
when
turn.
I say no, you stop what you're doing, and you don't go through with it. Yeah? So, now you know. When I say no, that means don't do that.
As far as
Even though you don't think there's nothing you could have done there was in fact something you could have done there. Yeah, so you need your mind control, like, this turn.
Yeah.
He's probably been holding on to a silence, like, the entire game. So, yeah. Doesn't really make much difference. Yep, and we can happily concede at this point. Yep. Yes. What did we learn today? No means no. Yeah, so it's the cool thing about Shadow Form is when you switch your abilities, it resets it, so you get to do it again.
No, I just thought it was one ability means one
there
ability.
You go. There you go. That's why you're getting coached to learn this stuff. But yeah, that was just a brutal deck he had there. Very few bad cards at all. Like, you know, we could have killed the Cult Master earlier, but it would have meant just using a Holy Nova on it by itself, which wasn't entirely happy.
Choke back all.
Wow. Yeah, that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
That'll do. We're going first, and Shadow Form's really good against Shamans. You get to ping all their totems.
Yeah.
They make awkward tokens. And having a turn 1 play against him is also really good, because it kind of ruins his coin. Unless he has a 2-3.
Tickle his nose.
Oh. Yay! God today with that draw. Awesome.
Pretty good. Because if he makes a totem now, it's just like...
He probably thinks you're aggro priest here. He's like, what the hell's going on here? It's like, this is ridiculous.
Yes, kill that.
I would happily Shadow Form here.
Seems fine.
Job's done.
Because now we can just shoot anything he makes.
Well, ultimately, you want him to make something with the Divine Shield on it.
Yeah, so we can put the Blood Knight out there and just make it monstrous.
Yeah.
Okay, bad monster it is.
Oh, you didn't even kill your guy. Awesome. Wow, that's super sexy. Now you get to, I guess, just kill his guy. Your ability. No, no. You know what? Go use that 4 mana guy. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Just beat him up. Just beat him up.
Because he's not going to win a race against Shadow.
No, no.
So it's like,
just beat him up. Like, because you want him to make another minion, because then you Shadow
got
Madness.
that and,
Yeah. I mean, he really should obviously run his 2-2 in to your guy this turn.
Take another 2, take another 2, take another 2. Good stuff.
Yeah. Good play. That wasn't a good
Don't know
play.
what that quite was.
You just took the 6 damage or something. Yeah. Save the hex for something good. Just make eyes. Yeah, just yeah.
Glory to the Sindora.
It's probably best to shoot him here rather than make that.
Make the cleric. There's no reason not to.
Like sitting there going, God damn it, mate.
Yep.
Makes
It
me small
it just happens when you go first sometimes.
Jeez.
Shoot it. and guess you're popping the Brewmaster.
Drink with me, friend.
Return that since
Doesn't matter. Whatever you're gonna do, you're just gonna play it back out. Yeah.
Is someone injured?
That's the thing. Are you really hoping he makes another minion here? Because then you can Shadow Madness
Run it into the.
Yeah.
Plus he's overloaded, so it will be a small minion when he makes it. We hope.
We hope. He might just make a crappy totem. It'd be like sad times.
Oh, the 1/1 totem. Run it in.
That's awesome. That works. We'll have one of those. I still think you do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
In you go.
Now, the 3/3 you want to take out is 2/3 with your 3/3.
For Lorthamar.
Yep. And now it's easy enough to take the other card out, isn't it?
You can do it just with that and
yes.
that. Yep.
Challenge accepted.
Right away.
I get to hit him for 1.
Yeah, you didn't want to play that cleric as well. This cleric ain't going to do anything. Yeah, it is. You're going to beat him up for 1. That's what it's going to do. And you've got Holy Nova to heal up here and draw a card, even though you can't heal up with your ability.
Yeah. It's like, no, sad times.
Yeah, so if you make like a 2/2 here, you can run your 1/3 into it. Yeah, like that. That's
like
perfect.
that, yeah.
You get to draw lots of cards. So attack his minion in the middle there.
2/4, yeah.
Now Holy Nova. Oh, what a great card!
That's a pretty good draw.
Now you get to beat his guy up, and you get to heal up some more. No, what are you doing? Beat his guy up?
Oh yeah, because I've got the 3/3 with.
Yeah. Heal up some more. There we go. Got there eventually.
Yeah.
So it was a pretty sexy turn there.
Wasn't too bad. I like panicking music. No.
Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Lucky we'd have this
cleanse the
Stormwind
Sunwell.
champion.
Mm-hmm.
The other option is to make Ghoul and Cult Master here. Actually, I like that option as well.
Just make Ghoul.
Yeah, yeah, Ghoul and Cult Master. And Cult Master.
Join or die, or both.
Now, you know, send your 3/3s in at his guys.
Of course.
Look how big this Ghoul's going to get. Nom 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 nom. Yeah, yeah. Run into his 5/5.
Just shoot it. Get him bigger.
Right away.
Beat him up for 1.
Yeah, go
You know, so you could have made this guy. That was the other option. You know,
Yeah.
make this guy. But you just had a chance there to draw some cards. So
Yeah.
drawing cards is cool.
I've got an 8/3 now. Oh, I've got another one. 1/3 still going.
No, you beat him up with that frog. Beat him up. Just beat him up with that frog.
Oh, because I've got the Stormwind
Yeah,
champion.
it's just funny. So that's why we do things sometimes, because it's funny.
Is he going to give
We
it
must
charge?
cleanse the Sunwell.
That's the biggest spell power totem I've ever seen.
And you can silence it if you want to. Well I just pay 7 mana.
Yep.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
See your Shattered Sun Cleric there?
Yep.
We must cleanse the
From
Sunwell.
this dude.
And beat up his
Right
3/3.
away.
Beat up his 2/1. Your 1. Silence his other guy. so that he can't do anything brutal with that spell power buff.
Yeah. Could kill it as well. I can't kill it because I've got no mana.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not doing anything in this game.
It's like I got mind control and
your
another
hand's-
Stormwind.
Your hand's just ridiculous at this point. And he can never make another spell power totem now.
Yeah, because he's already.
Mm-hmm.
You did well.
But now we're going to have it.
Yeah.
Yoink. Yay! Shoot
Kill
your
it.
guy. Eat you up. He thought he was getting back into the game. No.
It's like so much for that.
It's a nasty card, isn't it, man?
Yeah, it's horrible.
You know, the first time you saw the card, you were like, 8 mana, it only costs 4 in Magic the Gathering. It's like, this is why it costs 8 mana, and it's still too good.
Well played. You win.
Thank you.
I always like that. Everyone loves playing their stuff out for the turn before conceding.
Yeah.
It's more fun if I play my card before conceding.
Well, we've got up to where. Oh no, we've gone past where we were with the warrior deck at least.
Well, we're always going to do that.
Oh, I don't know.
No, we're always going to do that. This deck's much better. It's just that we hit 2 noughts decks so far. Like, that Druid deck was ridiculous. Bang, 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 bang. And the other one we lost, you know, it's just
Anduin versus
just
Uther.
what happens sometimes.
I will fight with honor.
The light shall bring victory.
All our 1-drops.
This is amazing. This is amazing hand against Pally. Yeah. Yeah. As long as he doesn't do anything turn 1. So, you're just coining out your 2 dudes here.
Is someone injured?
And the power word shield.
On this dude.
Yeah, assuming he makes a 3-2 or something like
Yeah.
that. If he makes 2-3, that's also awesome.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's just sick now. Just sick because now you can just draw a card this turn. 1-3 into
Right
2-1,
away.
just draw a card.
Yep.
Awesome.
That's a pretty good draw as well.
Yeah. So this game generally goes pretty long, these kind of matchups.
May my answer.
Which I think our deck's really well set up for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, give yourself a 1-5. That's it. Now make sure you attack with the 1-5 first.
Yep.
Because
Right
he's
away.
under enrage.
And then in this
Heal up.
heal up again.
Job's done.
Job done.
Got all these. It's like one Nausea Cleric making a bit
Yeah,
of a
and
mess
he's
of
going to
it.
be a 3-5 Nausea Collect next turn with the Dark Iron Dwarf.
Put the chapel on your head.
Not on my watch.
Pretty good.
However, we still destroy his board here, so we've got to wait a turn for the for that Holy Nova, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So yeah, take the shield off his guy, I guess.
Then heal up again.
Yeah, just make the 3-3. Yeah, yes.
Right
Oh,
away.
yeah. And then just make that. Heal that.
Job's done.
Draw another card. That feels like it's a beating against Pally.
You know, you're still theoretically in a bit of trouble against him here.
Yeah.
You're just hoping for this Holy Nova
This
to wipe
Holy
his
Nova
board.
should hopefully give us something to work with.
But all of those cards, it's nuts.
Yep. Okay, so Holy Nova is going to wipe it.
So it's Shadow Madness if you had one of those.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
You're just squinting at all your cards going, what do all of these do?
What do these all do?
I think save the Holy Nova. You could just
Shadow form, yeah. Just kill his 3/1 and
Yeah. And that's it.
yeah. So it's like still got a Holy Nova and like all these other cards, and now we've got Shadow form. It's quite a nice little dude.
Yeah, he's amazing. He's utterly unbelievable, that guy. He's so
Shields
good.
up.
Shields are indeed up.
Just make the Argent, I guess. Well, I think it's okay to make the Violet Teacher as well. Yeah.
Pay attention, class.
And just shoot the 2/1.
Now, you see the Argent, because he has a bubble on him, he doesn't die to the Cobra's ability. So the Cobra again has got to deal damage.
Yeah.
So that was like what I was considering there, but I was like, let's just get value out of this Shadow form and just beat stuff up every turn. You know, ping something for 2.
I mean, next turn we can Nova and...
Yeah, again, yeah, that's the thought. Like,
I wonder...
Yep.
Give me a
He has to do that.
Yeah. That is also okay.
and plunder.
Yep, so you get to
Wipe him out, pretty much.
Nova seems sorry.
And then, like...
Yeah, of course. Of course you're taking it. Then we've got Argent Commander turn after and ping something.
What you want?
Yep, okay.
Reporting for duty.
I think he might use that silence on his 1/4.
Yep, to stop it
Just
being
silence it.
Argent Commander.
And shoot his biggest guy.
That's this guy. And then kill this, because it's the only thing I can. Just feels like we take that little bit of time every single turn just to try and get back into it, so it's a case of... Shields are up again. That's quite big.
Reporting for duty.
So we've got 9 this turn. So I think we're probably on Brewmaster, Silverhand Knight, shoot something.
Yeah, you can do that.
Drink with me, friend. Squire, attend me.
Ready, sir.
Job done.
This is what happens when you go second, even though you've got all these cards.
You just feel that little bit behind.
Yep.
There's Frosty. Fen Creeper probably takes out this.
Well, Dark Iron Dwarf you've got.
Yeah.
So as long as he leaves you with a guide, okay.
Okay.
Just looking at making lots of cheap guys.
Yep, so this guy for one. This guy for another.
Not necessarily. You might want to hold your weapons.
So, maybe that.
I'd make the Cleric.
Is someone injured?
The Dark Iron Dwarf turn into a tier 2.
Then we can shoot one of his guys. Probably the Demolisher, even though it's... Makes this bigger as well. So. Again, he's off the top. Nice.
It's good when you listen to me, isn't it? Yeah,
Cool.
that's a great result for us there.
Yeah.
You're not going for your life totals.
Yep.
So happy.
Still got all these creatures. It's my life total I'm worried about.
Yeah. If you can buff your cleric up, you know.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
I mean, it's this thing's really easy. First things first. Ping the 5 holes.
Yeah.
And make the use.
Could have actually copied. Oh
And
no, we
make
don't
the
get the
use.
we don't get the ability. Feels so dirty when you actually get value out of that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Kill his 1/3. I think it's probably the.
Right away.
Make a big guy.
Make a huge guy. Make her.
Yep.
Job done.
Make her even bigger. Actually, make this 6/9. I think.
No, you make the 3/2 bigger.
Oh,
You get
yeah.
out consecration range.
Ah, he's just getting.
Yep. We eventually ground him out of all the cards.
It's a very grindy deck, isn't it?
Well, it
That's
was
one
the
thing, yeah.
that's how you have to play it against paladins. You know, there was a ropey turn where he could have tried to kill you by just going straight for you, but
Yeah, he didn't have a blessing of kings in that.
he had an amazing sort of early in mid game there, and we had a pretty rubbish game from all the cards we drew. It's just like 5, 4, 6, 7. It's
Yeah.
like the really expensive cards there.
Yeah. 'Cause it's like at the end of the day, 10 is 10. You know, you're never going beyond 10, so you can't cast like 2 Stormwind champions in a turn or anything like that.
Well,
So
the point is, you just want to make lots of guys. If he's making lots of guys,
Anduin versus Jaina.
You asked.
I think if we'd done our mind control, we'd have won that a lot easier there. You throw the Holy Nova back.
Yeah. And the others, I mean, there's no creatures that I've got there.
I think you can keep the rest. Because, like, if he plays 2 minions, yeah, you just Shadow Madness.
Yep.
If he plays 1 minion, you just switch to Shadow Form and beat it up that way.
Yep.
Like, you've just kept sort of all the value cards, really. Pass the turn.
We're just making the Brewmaster here.
I'm giving it +2, seems good.
So yeah, just Brewmaster coin +2 it.
With me, friend. Job's done.
He'll probably Frostbolt it and finish it off.
Yeah. But that still uses his turn to do it. So.
Yeah, and this Shadow Madness has got some
It's got-
targets.
It
now.
has potential.
I mean, he might just run everything into it and then finish it off with a ping, you know, if he's got a slow hand here. I mean, the thing is, he can't let you heal up that 3/4. He cannot let you heal up that 3/4, or you get too much value out of it.
Yeah.
So, you know, that's really sort of risky from him, really. See, you're just taking out the 2/1 here.
Yeah.
Challenge
And then healing up.
Well, I'm not even sure you do. Shadow
Or should we
Form's
just
very
Shadow Form?
sexy, yeah. Yeah, Shadow Form there. It's looking good.
Yeah. Shadow Form just feels like it makes a real mess out of his like mid to late game.
Now, you can pinch his 1/3 here and draw a card.
Yeah.
I can taste the mana.
Seems a bit crap, really, from him.
Yeah.
Yep, he's made live it.
Attention, class.
Now, he'd pay 3 mana for that 1/3. If he'd made like a 3/3 there, he'd have been you up like for 9.
Yeah. Yeah, gets to draw a card with that now, which is a bit annoying.
Not annoying at all. He was drawing a card anyway.
Yep. I mean, killing that guy uses our whole turn up. I think I'd rather make a dude.
Mm-hmm.
So probably
Yep.
the scenario.
Good dude to make.
Good old fat ass.
You can actually pinch his water elemental if he makes one, which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's a 3/6. You get to like freeze something else.
Yeah. Yep.
Playing some ropey cards there, Mana Addict is very good at all.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Now there's something worth pinching.
Yep. Oh, I get to kill both his guys.
No, you won't. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's true.
I think you're just shooting it instead, to be honest.
Yeah, so do I. And then Cult Master just dies, doesn't it? So it's probably best to make the Berserker, do you think?
Sure.
It's time for a little blood.
So you've lost 10 life, but you're not feeling in danger here, and you're getting up to mind control
Yep.
kind of region.
He's enraged my guy, which is nice of him.
But it will be frozen, so it'll never get to attack.
Yeah, true. It's like my entire board being frozen.
Mm-hmm, yeah, that's what they do.
So I can kill his 1/1.
Copy his 3/6 if you want.
Yeah, I think that.
And kill his 1/1.
Yeah, I think that's.
Job's done.
Such an annoying guy, that 3/6, isn't it?
He's awesome, he really is. He's just so sick for.
It's like him and Yeti at the 4 spot. It's just like,
Now, if you're really lucky, he uses all his mana and makes one big guy.
yeah. I go make a legendary guy. Whoop. Okay.
If you're really lucky, he makes a 4/4 as well.
I am quite happy when.
So you're pinching his 3/1 this turn with Shadow Madness,
Yep.
using it to beat up his other guy, and then finishing it off with your ability.
Yep. Almost. It's like close, almost forgot that. No, she can't equip a weapon and attack me. How do you like being frozen? Again, another bit of a ropey card there. Especially if he doesn't have a secret to back it up.
Yeah,
It feels like a very ropey
That
card.
would be the sad times.
No.
Yay.
Well, still got to beat it up.
Good pinch it.
Yeah, there is that.
Pinching it seems cool.
Yeah.
Tough. I mean, you've got to think about this secret. It could be a vaporize, which destroys a minion when you attack the player. It could be the copy a minion card.
Yeah.
So let's play around the copy a minion card first by playing the ooze out. Okay, so it's not that.
So it's vaporized, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Or ice block. It's one of the two. I mean, I think... See, the problem is, if we'd have attacked... Well...
Okay, make the knight. No, that's not. That's not the knight. That's the knight.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
And just, yeah, speed up his 5/5.
And then kill it. So that means it's either counter spell or it's the ice block.
Oh, there's loads it could be. So it could be ice block,
Yeah.
which is the one that prevents lethal damage for a turn. It could be counter spell. It can be spellbender, the one that redirects a spell from one target to another.
Yep.
It could
There's
be
also
ice armor, which gives
the
8 health.
armor, yeah. Rolling the eyes.
Yeah. So
But you know, even though he's been making bad cards, it's still just been a clunky draw.
definitely we're paying 7 mana this turn.
Yeah.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Just killing his 2/4.
Yeah, he's 2/4. Yeah. Running.
You insist.
So he's definitely got a counter spell then.
So should I heal up with
No, I just played a cleric
Is someone injured?
and shoot it. You will heal up next turn if he doesn't flame strike.
Yeah, true.
Because you want to get that 6/6 that he can't kill with the flame strike and keep it alive.
Get it back up to 6/5. Oh, boo hiss. Your fireballs. Gone a heavy arcanist.
Well, silence helps you. He can counterspell the silence now, so I definitely like the idea of doing that so that your mind control does something. But if you play the Cult Master first, and then like just run the other 2 guys into his 5/5 and finish it off.
Yep. Draw some cards. Pretty good cards.
Nope, nope. Why would you do that?
What, use that?
When you can improve your board position.
Again, it was one of those things where I felt like I've got the kill on board, so it's like...
Yeah, but you need to use your 6 mana for this turn. There was nothing else you could have done if you'd spent 2 mana.
That's
That is fine.
we just make a 6/6.
Yeah, you just heal for 3. And then you make a 6/6.
My eyes are open.
Otherwise known as Flame Strike this. That's got to be a counterspell.
Yeah, it is. It's either counterspell or spellbender. But you have attacked him directly.
Yep.
I mean, it could be the ice block, but there's no reason for him to do that.
Double secret action.
Mm-hmm. I guess he gets the swamp ooze, right?
Yep, that's what I'm guessing.
Wow.
Or apparently not.
So he's got a vaporize here, so obviously you run the 3/6 in
Into him.
into his vaporize.
There we go. Oh, it's Ice Barrier.
Well, one of them's ice barrier, the other one's still the spellbender thingy,
Yep.
or the counter spell.
Yep. So that means we can make another 6/6
Yeah, sure.
and make the use bigger.
Yep. Beat him up. How many cards has he got left?
4 he's got.
Now, how many cards has he got left?
7.
Shoot him. Let him draw more cards. Because he's going to deck out.
Yeah. So enter.
Yeah. You know, quite happy letting him shoot his own guy for 1 there.
Yep. And it goes up in damage, doesn't it? Once you can't draw a card, it's 1, then 2, then 3, then. Yep. That was a pretty good turn from him.
You get to beat him up for 9.
Yep. Shoot him as well, I think.
Make a guy.
Glory to the Sindora.
I love how it has this big like animation of stuff happening. It's like, no. You're a 3/3, deal with it.
I get to use this mind control eventually.
So
I'm not sure why he took 30 seconds to think about whether he wanted to ping your 6-1.
yeah. Frosty with the freeze. Well, I can actually silence that freeze.
Yeah, and that'll get like counter-spelled.
Yeah.
And then you get to pinch his 5/5.
Yeah. So.
And now you get to pinch his guy. Yoink.
For Lorthamar.
I think I just shoot his guy.
Yeah, it's also fine to shoot him there.
Yep. Yep. Jeez, he had 3 Fireballs, 2 Flame Strikes.
And he still loses.
Don't know, because if
Yeah,
that's...
yeah, of course, you got a hero's ability. You just use your hero ability on him. It's like, he can't possibly kill you in 2 turns.
Yeah.
He can't do you 21 points of damage in the time it takes you to go ping him each turn.
More ice armor.
Play your dude.
Is someone injured?
How many cards has he got left? He's got to be on 2 or something, yeah.
2 cards left.
Yeah. So he's got to beat you with the 5 cards he's got remaining. So this is where you just kill everything he does.
And I've got 7 cards left.
For nausea.
Many hours later. No. Ugh.
That's pretty good. I like that draw. See that 3/3? It's getting a buff.
Yep. He's beating this up.
For Lorthamar.
And then you're killing his other guy.
Right away.
I'm almost out of cards.
Yeah, that's why I killed your guys.
It's going to be like a 4-hour video.
Where's my second shadow form? It's there somewhere.
Hidden at the bottom.
Bottom of my deck. Yeah. Guy's dead.
I was going to say, is this another fireball? The cool thing is you get to trade 1 for 1.
Yeah. Just go in.
Mm-hmm. Make a guy.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Worst Shattersung cleric ever.
Yeah, and this is where he concedes.
Yeah.
At this point. He's like, yep. Can't actually do anything.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Yep, dying.
He's probably got arcane intellect in his hand. That's
Like,
I'm not joking. That'll be like the reason he's still got that card in his hand.
Yeah.
He's not casting.
Pointless.
Push forward.
Go.
Have a turn.
Can you do anything with that arcane intellect in your hand? No. He's like, Yep. Just neutralise everything you do.
Yeah.
That was, like, we could have killed him so many turns earlier by beating him up, but it was just way much more fun doing that.
We leveled up. You've got a gold divine spirit. I'm sorry. I'm winning you terrible cards.
So 6 and 2. This is, you know, kind of what I felt it should at least get to. Because it's a solid deck.
The deck's solid for sure. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't quite have that early tempo
game
that we want from.
Like, it needed some Shadow Word Pains. So even then, that wouldn't have helped you against the Fairy Dragon.
No, it's like Fairy Dragon.
That was sad times.
That was a lot of beatdown. That was what.
Yeah, if you'd had like
Dragon
some Harvest Golems up against him, that would have been fine.
Yeah.
Anduin versus Uther.
We should, in theory, do okay against a Pally.
The light shall bring victory.
Well, chuck the Stormwind champion.
Yep.
The other ones can stay.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And we're hoping he uses his coin turn 1.
Cleric.
Yep.
I'm pretty good at that.
He'll probably coin into a 3-2 here. So, you know. Like I say, it's not always the best to put the 1-3 out there.
Put this apple on your head.
Yep, fair. Power word shield. Going off the
You just make your ruse here.
Yep.
Beat him up.
Right away.
Reporting for duty.
Just beat up his 3-1.
Nothing else you can do?
Yep. And just pass, I guess, and go.
Suck it up.
Yeah, Blessing of Kings. At least we can silence it if he's got.
Oh, silence makes a 1-1 as well, which is nice.
I hope you like my invention.
That's a bit crap from him.
Bit better. Just make a.
Make a 3-5.
Not that.
Pay attention,
Yours make
class.
a 3-5.
I mean, we obviously can make this after.
You call that a win?
Okay, so he's gonna trade these guys for. Yeah. Not the best situation. I'm thinking knife juggler shadow form here.
I think we just make a
4-2.
There's a chance, but I don't think that 4-2 sticks around next turn.
Neither do I, but
have a look at the other cards instead of you mousing, blocking them all off there. Yeah, I don't mind Shadow Form just pinging the 4-4. To be honest, I mean, you got 5 mana, yeah?
Yeah.
Do that. Because you can pinch a minion next turn with Shadow Madness.
yeah, true. Not the best turn
So
ever.
you can ping something and also pinch things. So if he makes like a 3-3 or something like that.
That's like the one problem with Shadow Form is that you just lose that one turn of tempo when you use it.
Well, that's really good.
Reporting for duty.
Not on my watch.
Oh, I can ping that, take the shield off it, and then
no,
nick
you
it.
wouldn't. You wouldn't ping that. You'd never ping that. You'd silence it. Take the shield off it.
And pinch this, kill this.
Yeah.
This is my responsibility.
And then kill this. Or we could just make knife juggler.
Kill it. Absolutely. You're the defensive control deck here.
Yeah.
You're just trying to survive, so you want to prevent as much damage as possible. It's the only thing you care about, is staying alive.
Reporting for duty.
The longer the game goes on, the more likely you are to win. Yeah, he's got a really good hand here. So you got the 2-drop and a 3-drop, so playing both out. No, what are you doing?
I know.
Why are you even mousing over the ghoul?
Because I was looking at it.
Yay!
Just shoot that.
No, shoot the 1-1. Get it off the board.
Yeah.
There we go.
To Northrend!
Can he stop making good cards? He's getting very tedious.
Looks like we're not getting much further this time out.
Yeah, you're doing fine. Shoot a 4-1, make a 6-6.
Yeah.
Job done.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
He's just got all the answers today. Oh, that's nice of it.
I think we're dead.
Why would you think that? Wow, you can copy his guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, faceless, yeah, copy his guy, make sure you copy his guy. And now kill his guy? No! Yes. Yeah, that's it. Attack him, draw a card.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, he draws the card. No. Oh, that sucks so much.
That does suck really hard.
Oh, I'm so used to Magic the Gathering where we would have drawn the card there.
Yeah.
Sad times. That's very sad times. And now you lose. Yep. So he had a nut draw there, pretty much.
He had an insane deck. But
I
again,
didn't really see a bad card. I mean, how many like Dark Iron Dwarves was that? Do you count?
There was 2, and there was the. Again, being on the draw. Were we on the draw?
No, you were playing there.
Jeez.
But we just had a little bit slow. But his deck was nuts. The problem was we had to play the Use out because we didn't have any other play.
Yeah. So 6 and 3.
That's good enough. That could have made 9 wins, given some different opponents there.
Yeah.
But you can definitely see, like, where the priest comes up short from time to time.
Yeah. So it's very slow.
Like, if you'd had Shadow Word Pain, like, that deals with the sort of the 2/2s with sort of bubbles on.
Yeah.
It's like you don't need to ping stuff then. It's only Drake's okay. The rest of it's obviously all terrible. Well, what do you feel you sort of learnt? Other than the priests can use their abilities twice.
Yeah.
When they shadow form.
There was obviously that, but the other thing on that side of it was mainly the fact that the priest had. I felt we had a lot of powerful cards.
Yeah, the
but we
North
didn't
Shire
have
Cleric
much.
isn't as good as it looks, does it?
Well, I think the fact of that is that like 1/3 in this game, because loads of 2-drops have 3 power. 1/2 isn't actually that good.
Yeah. So
1/3 isn't actually that.
You know,
good.
we could have maybe, like, if we dropped the North Shire Clerics and took all the cards there were certainly other options, and that maybe those cards would have been a bit more sturdy.
Hmm. But I think again, a lot of it's sort of, you know, we didn't get. I don't think we had any Yetis or anything like that.
No.
It's sort of. It just feels like that 3, 4, 5 drop is so important. And if you're not making good 3, 4, 5, because a lot of the time on turn 3 or 4, our play was like Shadow Form, And doing that, you're skipping your turn. Your opponent, if you're already behind, your opponent just puts you further behind. And the only reason we were getting back in was because we just had nuts top end. You know, we had 2 of the 6/6, and we had 2 Stormwind champions and a mind control. So our top
But like,
end
if
was
we'd
nuts.
had more sort of Shattered Sun clerics,
Yeah, if we had more like Shattered Sun clerics or
Dark Iron Dwarfs and Yetis.
Yeah, Dark Iron Dwarf, Yeti, Defender of Argus, things like that.
Yeah, we didn't have as too many guys that were cheaper, which showed, like, when, you know, that one fairy dragon just beat us.
When that
beat
one
you up.
fairy dragon just took us all away. Yeah. I think one of the really important cards would probably be Harvest Golem. At that point, because it just stops
really
you.
good card.
You know, because it creates the 2 guys, it just stops that one early guy that you can't deal with just beating you up.
Yeah, like Harvest Golem is awesome, no doubting that. And like another Holy Nova would have helped out tremendously as well there from that sort of early rush.
I mean, even something like a Spell Power guy as well.
No, I wouldn't. I don't think the Spell Power guys would have done anything. But like the 3/1 with the Divine Shield on it.
Yeah. I mean, we had an
3
opportunity
mana.
for one of those, I think, and I think we might have taken a cleric over it.
I mean, it's weak against rogues and mages because
Yeah.
they can ping it, and druids, you know.
Yeah.
But it can be really strong as well. But you know, the Pally at the end, you were never going to beat. It didn't matter.
No, he had an insane deck.
The thing was, like, you had the Shadow Madness, but he had like a weird weak start where you couldn't, like, beat him up, and then you used the Shadow Madness, and all of a sudden, then he's just started making 3/3s. You're like, where were all these before?
Yeah. I mean, he could have been playing round Holy Nova or something like that.
Yeah, which you know, yeah, but that's why you make 3/3s, because that plays around Holy Nova.
But if someone goes, I mean, the thing for me is that, like, if someone goes like 2-drop, 3-drop into Dark Iron Dwarf on the play, you're just like, oh my god.
Well, he was on the draw.
But he coined into a 2-drop, then made a 2-drop, then 3-drop and Dark Iron Dwarf.
He just had like a really ridiculous hand, you know. So I mean, that's okay. You know, it sucks sometimes, but some people, you know, Paladin is like one of those decks that you really shouldn't be able to beat if he's good. Like, he could have made it even better, you know, if he'd had like the Noble Sacrifice.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So if you'd made the secret, which sort of stops you from attacking
I mean,
one of his guys.
the thing which kind of struck me about the way the deck was being played, or the way we played the deck, was the fact that even with like all the powerful stuff we had, that mage with all the bad cards still took us to decking.
No, that's fine. That's because he never decked us. We decked him.
Yeah.
That's the difference. He drew 5 extra cards than us in that game, and we still had like 4 cards when he was out of cards, because we were just destroying everything he did systematically. You know, and that's what you do sometimes. But he just had he just had a bunch of weak cards in general.
Yeah.
You know, turn 3, he was going, oh, make a 1/3, and then he's like, ping it for 1 draw card, ping it for 1 draw card. But he wasn't improving his board position. So,
well, I think
nice.
the slight problem with that was we didn't really have the deck to take advantage of that. We would, it's like what our deck was kind of doing was like make one thing a turn, make one thing a turn, make one thing a turn, and just eventually hope that that one thing a turn's big enough to stick. And then you just go.
Well, the main problem, again, like all the decks, was turn 3, 4, and 5. Like, the deck maybe could have had like the 7/6 for 5. You know, that might have been
the Venture Co. Yeah. Wasn't that? Was there another Shadow Form instead of? Was it the second Shadow Form instead of the Venture Co?
You kind of have to take no, Shadow Form's like epic, isn't it? Yeah, it's at least rare. It's either rare. I think it's epic. Yeah, it's epic.
Or was it Shatter? Or was it Shadow? Or was it Shatter Sun that we took over it?
Yeah, or it might have been Dark Iron Dwarf who took over it.
Might have been.
But there's loads of cards there. It was definitely. We definitely had a few picks where we just had 2 really good cards at the same time.
Yeah.
But you know, that deck could easily have got to 9 wins.
Well, the thing was, it felt like I got more quote-unquote bombs in this deck than anything else.
But you were like 2 and 2, and you were like, oh, this isn't a good. there isn't that good a deck. I was like, it really is. You've been so unlucky. So unlucky. Because, like, when you were 0-0, you could have played, like, absolutely anyone.
Yeah.
And you ended up against, like, a really good deck early on. Yeah, that's what you... in fact, I want to talk a little anecdotal here. On the forums, some person posted, so we don't take this with a grain of salt, but I believe him. And he said he was 8-1 with a deck, and in the next room was his mate who was also playing, and his mate was 1-0 at the time, and they got paired up against each other.
Yeah.
So, you know, don't believe everything you hear about how you're meant to get paired against someone with a similar record to you.
So that can just be random pairings.
Well, it's not random. So, for example, if there are 4 people, this is how I reckon it works. If there are 4 people who are looking to play at any particular moment, it will put the 2 with the closest records against each other. If there's only 2 people, then it'll just put those two. So put the guy who's 8-2 against the guy who's 0-0.
Yeah.
You know. So that's how I reckon it does. But if there's multiples, then they'll just, you know, they'll try and match make it as much as possible.
Yeah.
But if you're like 8-0, and no one else currently playing has got more than 5 wins, I mean, you're going to be waiting a very long time to find someone else who gets to 8 wins.
Yeah,
and that's unacceptable for you to be waiting like 12 minutes for a match.
To get a match, so it'll just pair you up.
Yeah, it'll just someone else will just have to eat the guy who's 8-0. It's like, yeah, you're taking the loss here against this guy who's 8-0 because we got to have him an opponent.
Yeah.
But that was,
I mean, I know, just going back on, I think that's the way leagues worked on Magic Online. It was basically the same sort of thing. You were paired up against basically whoever was online with and wanted a game, who had the record closest to you. That was who you ended up playing.
Yeah, and it's a good system because ultimately, you know, the games are still meant to be fun, and waiting around for opponents is not fun.
Yeah.
Anyway, guys, I feel this kind of wraps up this video quite well. Almost got to 7 wins. It's still got a little bit of gold back off it, even though
about
made it
110.
to 6
I think it came back.
I think the most you can get is about 80 or 90. I think.
No, it was well over 100 because we got 55.
Oh,
we'll have to
so
check
55,
the video. There was like 55, 35, 10, and 15. I think.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
about 100.
that works. That works. Not the 150 gold you get for getting to 7 wins, but we're still there. And you're still making some mistakes.
Lots of, yeah.
But there's definitely a few interesting picks in that video, I think.
Yeah, definitely want to go.
You can all talk amongst yourselves on the YouTube channel. Not that it's the greatest YouTube channel in the world. It's really hard to reply to people from time to time. Yeah. I have tried a bunch of times to reply to messages, and YouTube has gone, "You're not allowed to do that."
Like,
even on my own channel.
That's my channel.
I can't even reply to people. So, you know, I'm not being rude. I just literally cannot reply to you. So the best chance you have of getting a reply is to join the Facebook page and post comments there. And, you know, Facebook, they really don't care about me replying to you. So they have no problems with that. YouTube and Google, they seem to be a bit dubious about allowing people to talk to each other. So, anyway, guys, until next time, from myself and Boomer, ta-da.
See you guys.
So, here for Cowbell Gaming, once again, as you can tell from the thumbnail, with Boomer.
Hey guys.
So, we're 3 classes down. Let's see if we get offered something new in the arena this time.
I have to apologise for the depressing title as well.
Hey there, sports fans. Ribbo here for Cowbell Gaming, once again, as you can tell from the thumbnail, with Boomer.
Hey guys.
So, we're 3